Welcome to your deload week. Even though this is a deload week, we're still going to focus on a lot of body weight work. Pick the variations that are suited to you best. These one-arm push-ups, I'm just anchoring with the opposite arm just to kind of give me a little more leverage and a bit more control. So I'm not totally pressing through the shoulders too much. The emphasis here, though, is pelvic and core control, so don't let those hips twist and don't let your back sag. Next, we're going to move to a banded pullover using a bar and a kettlebell. This will change up the resistance. So, of course, the more you pull on the band, the increased resistance comes in, but then the kettlebell starts to kick in once it gets overhead. It's going to be more of a light upper body pulling exercise with a lower body mobility work. You can pump the ankle at the top to get a little bit of nerve mobility as well in this, but really focus on keeping your back flat on the ground. So A3 movement in this, I'm just going to do a simple tricep push-up with a climber variation. As you can see, I'm snapping my head towards the extended leg. That just emphasizes extension on the backside a little bit more. Then pressing up into a hip lift. In yoga, some might call it a triangle pose of some sorts, but it's more just stretching out the backside. Into pseudo planche push-ups. So I just bring the hands back to the hips and just press them out. Again, more pushing from the midsection. And then just going to some wide stance downward dogs. Our B2 movement is to complement the planche push-up with a band and a bar or a kettlebell on the bar. You're just doing a reverse grip press out. Again, it's just to work on that brachialis muscle and help support the elbows with that loaded push-up. Next, we're going to do a variation of single leg deadlift with a row, but we're just pivoting through that hip. More of a strength mobility exercise and a very light pull, but just adding perturbations and working with control in the hip. Moving into our archer push-ups. Again, a lot of these exercises are more trunk control, and the upper body is just acting as the moving force. And now moving into our split stance swings. Light kettlebell on the opposite side of the body. Still pushing off with that back leg, that back hip. Switching legs and switching hands after every 5 swings. And then I'm moving into more of a quick row. Again, this is just kind of like a quick push-pull. Really more of a pull, but emphasizing control from the trunk with some ballistics. One of my favorite mobility exercises, alternate hip rotations with a halo, and then just comboing in some calf raises. Just take the kettlebell, place it on the knee, use it as resistance. It's also going to help with hip extension on the back leg, as well as mobilizing that hip and ankle. I'm going to step through, halo one way, halo the other, and then I'm going to quickly flip it around, lean in, load up that calf. Quick 10 reps should do her. Flip it back, slowly swing that leg around. So really working on balance on that stance leg. And lastly, we're going to take that kettlebell, doing some loaded mobility. So we're going to kind of a Jefferson's curl, and then we're going to some pike calf raises. So really locking those knees out, keeping tension in the trunk, keeping balance in the feet. Gotta move slowly with this one, but we want a bunch of high reps with this. And then your wife walks by and sticks her finger in your butt. And that finishes your session. Enjoy.